Good morning, everybody. Welcome to MedX channel. Today we are going to talk about ovarian cycle. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Ovarian cycle is one of reproductive system that can specifically change occurs in the ovaries to prepare the fertilization. This typically lasts 28 days and can vary from person to person. It is divided into three main phases. The first one, it is the follicular phase. The follicular phase starts at the first day of menstruation. The pituitary gland releases FSH hormone that stimulates several follicles in the ovaries. It is usually one dominant follicle mature and prepare to release the egg, and we will see a picture talking about that. This phase ends with ovulation. Ovulation means that the egg become out of the follicle. Estrogen level raises, helping in thickening in the uterine lining. There is increase in the thickening of the uterus, which is called endometrial layer. Okay, let's talk about the second phase, which is the ovulation. Ovulation occurs at the 14 days. It is triggered by LH, which is secreted also from pituitary gland. So pituitary gland release FSH and LH. LH helping in helps the mature follicle to release the egg from the ovary. This is the fertile window when the pregnancy it is the most likely to occur. It is at this phase pregnancy can occur at the phase of ovulation. The egg travel into the fallopian tube where it may be fertilized by the sperm. Okay, finally let's talk about the luteal phase. The luteal phase means that there is ruptured follicle transformed into corpus luteum. The corpus luteum secretes progesterone and some estrogen. The corpus luteum, it is when the ovum, it is outside the follicle. Okay, this is the follicle with the ovum. Okay, when the ovum, it is released from it, it is called corpus luteum. If the egg is not fertilized, the corpus luteum breaks down and hormone level drops. So, if there is no fertilization by sperm, the corpus luteum will be damaged, and the level of progesterone and the estrogen will be decreased. Okay, and the uterine lining began to shed, and these sheds will cause bleeding in the period. And when there is bleeding occurs, there is a new menstrual cycle can be occurred. Okay, what about if the fertilization doesn't occur? If the fertilization occurs, the corpus luteum, which is the follicle without the ovum, will continue to produce hormone like estrogen and progesterone to support the pregnancy and to support the uterus to be organized to receive the fetus. Okay, let's talk about menstruation and the ovarian cycle. The menstrual cycle and the ovarian cycle works together while the ovarian cycle governs what happens in the ovaries. Okay, let's summarize that. There is multiple phases. There is follicular phase and there is ovulation phase. and there is luteal phase. Okay, follicular phase, it is managed by FSH. Ovulation phase by LH. In the follicular phase, the FSH helps the follicle to grow, and this follicle provide estrogen to prepare the uterus to receive the pregnancy. And LH helps to form the yellow body or corpus luteum, which is the follicle will release the ovum to be outside the follicle after maturation, and the empty follicle will be corpus luteum. And the LH in luteal phase and the corpus luteum in the luteal phase will secrete progesterone and some estrogen to support the uterus. Finally, in the luteal phase, if there is pregnancy will occur, this more and more progesterone and estrogen will increase and will support the uterine body. And if there is no pregnancy occur, it will shed and there will be bleeding. Okay, this is from 1 to 30 days, and this is around 14 days, and finally it is from 14 days to 28 days. And let's talk about that in the this diagram. Okay, this is the menses, and this is the proliferative phase, and this is the secretory phase. Okay, while menses there is bleeding. Okay, this bleeding due to no corpus, no fetus present, so the uterine body will shed and the menses will occur. And there is proliferation phase, which is the LH and the FSH will be released, and this LH will support corpus luteum. Corpus luteum will go to secrete estrogen and the progesterone in secretory phase to support the uterine body. This is follicles, and this is the ovum. The ovum in the follicle will be matured one by one until there is maturation, and this follicle will release the ovum to be outside to be fertilized, and there will be yellow body which is called corpus luteum, which secrete progesterone and estrogen to support oval fertilization and over stabilization. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.